So like I said, I got the Knicks over the Sixers in 7. I got the Thunder packing up the Lakers in 4. And then the other series that we got scheduled right now, we got the Spurs versus the Wolves. Minnesota Timberwolves versus San Antonio Spurs. So, man, after giving all that credit to Rudy Gobert and the Wolves, last round packed up the Nuggets like I said they would. I knew they would. I knew that the Nuggets was food. I knew that the Nuggets was food. Even without Anthony Edwards, the Nuggets was food. I mean, Minnesota sent them home in 6. No surprise for me. That defense was ass all year. Like I've been telling y'all, that defense was terrible. Jokic defense was terrible. That the rim protection was terrible. The perimeter defense was terrible. Just defense all around terrible. Like just straight up. And it finally came to a head. Jaden McDaniels dropped a career high 32 in Game 6, and then Ayo Dosunmu drops a career high 43 in Game 4. Like, that doesn't happen if you have a good defense. Like, guys only drop 40 out the blue on teams that don't have a good defense. So that's what happened. That's what the ass defense looked like. Denver got some moves to make. I've seen them, some swaps thrown out there. I've seen Aaron Gordon might get traded, which is kind of crazy to me. I've seen some rumors about Katie for maybe Jamal Murray. That's kind of interesting swap right there. I'll get into that another time. But I don't think they should trade Aaron Gordon. I think Aaron Gordon should be, I mean, their defense is ass. Why would you trade Aaron Gordon? I think they should keep him and probably look into getting out that Braun contract or moving Murray, because both of them is basically one-way players. And the one way ain't even that good. Pause. So I think they should look into moving one of those guys, especially if they're gonna re-sign Watson. But whatever. Enough of that Nuggets talk. Them boys is trash. Them boys is home. So we got Minnesota T-Wolves versus the San Antonio Spurs. Rudy Gobert put on a defensive masterpiece last round, right? Masterpiece versus Jokic. But Wemby is different. Wemby is a different animal. It's just a whole different style, man. With Jokic, he walking the ball up the court. You know, he ain't coming off screens and stuff like that. Like, Wemby doing guard shit. And Wemby gonna be hunting switches. Wemby gonna be living on the perimeter a little bit more, and it's just gonna be a different type of matchup for Rudy. So I don't think that it's not a great matchup for Rudy. I've seen them go up against each other in the past. The season series, Minnesota won 2-1, and they were all pretty much close games. And so I think Rudy's gonna be, 4-time defensive player of the year. He's gonna play great defense, but Wemby's just a different animal. And more importantly, between even that matchup, what's going to decide is that the Spurs play defense for real. They have real wing defenders, Castle, Vassell, Champagnie, Fox, and then you got Wemby behind them. It's a different defense that the Wolves are going to go up against. You're not going to have random guys drop 40 in this series against the Spurs. Like, that's not going to happen. And so this is going to be a different series versus the last one for the Wolves. I got the Spurs winning the series. This is probably going to be another quick one, especially with no Ant. I think this is a 5-game series at most. With no Ant, no Dante, this is a 5-game series. I got Spurs in 4 or 5, and then we're going to get that OKC versus San Antonio date. That's the matchup that pretty much, all NBA fans been waiting on. But this is a different matchup for Rudy Gobert. I think he's going to play good defense, and you're going to have people talking shit. As soon as the first time he get dunked on, or the first big game Wemby have, everybody goes, oh, look at Rudy. I thought he was a defensive stopper. It's a different kind of matchup for him. It's a different kind of matchup. Wemby's a different animal. I mean, this motherfucker is 7'6". Like, what the fuck? Like, so he gonna make Rudy, who's 7'2", make him look short or small. Like, so this is a different matchup. Spurs play defense for real. They got a lot of weapons on the wings. Castle, Vassell, Champagnie, Dylan Harper. So it's a different team right here. I got the Spurs getting through them in 405. And then we get that OKC versus San Antonio date that we've been waiting on. So that's what I got so far for the second round. I got OKC winning. I got the Knicks winning in 7. I got San Antonio winning in 405. And then we'll see with Detroit versus the Cavs or the Raptors. But just an early look on that series, I'm leaning towards Detroit getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm leaning to Detroit What up, though? I'm leaning to Detroit getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, right? But either way, I think the Knicks coming out the East. I think the Knicks coming out the East. I said that last year, but looks like the gods gave them a reprieve because they flopped last year versus the Pacers. But we see what happens. Your boy Tay, TN Podcast, NBA second round action. Let me know what you think. Holla at your boy.